we were discussing this question paper. And how many questions have we done? Let's start with first question. Do anyone have any doubt regarding this first question?
Sir, it is also called a spectrum, right?
The answer will be spectrum only, because we will follow what is given in NCERT. Okay, so it is not asked if these 7 colors are of rainbow. Okay, if it was given that what is the band of 7 colors of rainbow, then we had to answer that it will be Vibgyor. Okay, but here it is asked that band of 7 colors, so it will be spectrum. Okay. In next question, second question, any doubt? Sources of light. Tell me how sun is a source of light.
Sir, nuclear fusion happens, sir.
Nuclear
Sir,
fusion.
it emits its own light.
Sir,
It emits light.
Question.
hydrogen and hydrogen combine to release helium, sir. In
Yes.
that process, the energy is released, sir, in the form of heat and light.
Good, good. Likita, what were you saying?
So the second answer.
Yes, second answer. Do I repeat it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. First, take example of firefly. Have you seen firefly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, firefly. If you have seen that in night time they emit light. There is some source of light in their tail or something that these firefly. In Hindi we call them as jugnu. Okay, so these jugnu or firefly, they emit light in night. Okay, and this D option, that is tube light. So are you are clear with firefly and tube light, that these two are sources of light. Okay, so
Okay, sir.
the main confusion must be between these two, the sun and the moon, how these two are a source of light or not. So regarding sun, so sun has some kind of gases around it. Okay, sun has some gases in its atmosphere. These gases, what they do, these gases combine. Okay, when these gases combine, like these gases has some kind of properties. These gases are so reactive that they combine, and when they combine, they produce a enormous amount of energy. Okay, when they combine, these emit energy. Okay, so this energy is so enormous that the very high heat energy is created. Due to this heat energy, the temperature of sun is very high. Let's see the exact data, how much temperature does it have. 10,000 Fahrenheit, or we can say 5,600 degrees Celsius. Right? Tell me, what is the maximum temperature you face in summers in your location?
So 40 degrees.
40 degree, yes. So
5,600 Celsius is like the surface, like the heat of the surface, right?
what, Puruji?
So like the 5,600 degrees Celsius, like the surface heat of the sun.
Yes, the surface of sun has this much of temperature. Okay, it is this much hot, this much hot, the surface of sun. And if we go more into deep into core, then this temperature will rise more. Okay, so you can take example of like our daily life. We in summers we have 40 degrees Celsius, around 40 degrees Celsius. Then only we start sweating. Okay, we feel, sometimes we feel a situation of like a skin burn or and all. Like I'm from Rajasthan. Okay, as you have heard that Rajasthan breaks all record of the hottest summer and coldest winter. So in Rajasthan, we in summers the temperature go above 45 degrees Celsius sometimes. Okay, so this heat is so hot that it feels like the skin is burning. So you imagine if 45 degrees Celsius is this hot, what will be the heat due to 5,600 degrees Celsius? So if this temperature can, if you even go close to this, you you will completely vanish. Okay, even your bones will be evaporated. So this high temperature. So what happened due to these gases? The temperature these gases produce when these gases combine, they produce energy. This energy is so high that the temperature increases and the temperature of sun goes to 5,600 degrees Celsius. Also during this process, these gases produce and light. Okay, due to this energy is of two type, heat and light. Okay, so light is also produced due to this energy, and due to this we observe the sunlight after so far distance, like earth is very far from sun. Even then we can like observe, we can sense the heat energy due to sun. Okay, whereas the moon is all solid part. Moon is all solid part. Moon has only land. Okay, so moon does not have that kind of like gases which are present on sun. So due to which moon cannot produce its own light. Like there is no gas, there is no combining of gases, there is no energy, and there is no heat. So if there is no reaction, nothing is happening on moon. This is moon. If
Sir,
nothing is,
I have a doubt.
yes, Manas.
Sir, does the heat of the sun make any change in the moon?
Does the heat of sun make any change on moon or the reflection of moon?
So on the moon,
On the moon?
like the
Yes.
temperatures are very low even though.
Okay. Let me finish this, then I will answer. Okay.
Yes.
So from these two examples, we are clear that there is some reaction of gases on sun due to which it is producing high heat, but there is no gases present like the hydrogen and all. Those are some example of gases. So there are no gases present on moon. So there is no reaction taking place. No reaction taking place, no energy formation. No energy, no light. Okay. So this is how moon is not a source of light, whereas sun is a source of light. So we will have correct answer as option B. We are asked in question that dash is not a source of light. So moon is not a source of light.
Yes,
Are
sir.
we clear, Likita?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Moon is correct answer. Now, Manas, we have asked that what will be the difference if what difference does what significance does sun heat play on earth or moon? So see, there are some kind of like this is sun like how I say now like earth has some water. Okay, these are oceans. There are some ocean on earth. Okay, so due to some phenomena of natural phenomena, you will observe that these oceans, the wave of this water, they start flowing. Okay, they go high and low, high and low. You may have heard about tsunami, right?
Tides.
Tides, yes, tides and tsunami.
Tides and
Tsunami, yes. So what is tsunami? Tsunami is some phenomena,
sir,
natural
due to
phenomena.
underwater earthquakes, large amounts of water gets displaced, sir,
Very good.
in tsunami.
So there underwater also, under ocean also, there is some land,
Tectonic plates, sir.
tectonic plates. Very good. So these, when there is some movement in these tectonic plates, you do not need to go in depth. I'm just explaining for the sake of understanding. Okay. So when there is movement of these tectonic plates, these are tectonic plates. Let me tell you
Sir,
one
why do they move?
okay, let me tell you one interesting fact related to this tectonic plates. So initially, when Earth, there was only one continent, and other was all water, water, water. Nowadays, tell me how many continents does we have?
7.
7.
We have 7 continents. So tell me how it is possible that earlier, when there was initially there was only one.
Plates move and then like they move like at very slow speeds and then they like merge and then they separated again.
Yes. So there, if you know that below this land, below land, there is some magma.
So the mantle.
Yes. Crushed, mantle, and core. Below in mantle, we have some magma. Okay. So this magma is in semi-solid form. Semi-solid means that it is half solid and half liquid. The basic example of semi-solid is toothpaste. So you you can clearly see that it is liquid also and it is solid also. Like it can flow. Okay. So magma is also like some like your toothpaste. So it is like jelly type. Okay, gel type. So this magma, there is some. Okay, we won't go on in more depth, but understand this, that this magma has some tendency to flow. Okay, so below Earth, in mantle, what this magma do? It flows in circular path. It flows like this. It flows like this. It flows like this. Okay. Due to this flow of magma, there is like land. This land is divided into many plates. Okay. This land is divided into many plates. Plates, or we can say, what is plates? Tectonic plates. Tectonic plate is a large land. Okay, a very big land.
Sir, they're
Which
also called lithospheric plates.
yes, don't go in those depth. Okay. So these we call tectonic. So the any large land we can say as tectonic plate. Like you can, the basic example is India. So India, you can see that India is like spread over so large land. So you can assume that this is on one tectonic plate. So tectonic plate is so large that even one country can get it can correspond to the land area as that of one country. So similarly, below this magma, there are some tech. Okay, as this magma moves circularly, so what kind of phenomena it is showing? It is showing phenomena as that of cycle, or you can say car, right? That the wheels are moving. Okay, these wheels are moving, and the upper land will also move. Okay, so this is the phenomena due to which this land, which was earlier there was only one continent, but it got broken into several parts. Okay, which are right now 7 continents. So due to this, these land has gone apart and it has moved. It has occupied a new position, as we can see today in the present situation. If you go after, like in future of 300 years, or 1 lakh year, 1000 year, then you will see that the map we are observing right now, it won't be the same map, because every day there is movement of these tectonic plates. These tectonic plate movement is so minor that we won't observe in our daily life, but over some 1000 years you will observe that there is a significant movement of these tectonic plates. Okay, so are you clear with why earlier there was only one continent and now there are 7 continents, and how they are moving?
Yes.
Great. So I was talking about tsunami. For tsunami, I have taken example as how tsunami occurs. So tsunami is the large wave of water which comes from ocean and cause destruction on land. If there is land, this large wave of ocean, they come and it cause destruction in land. The height of these waves is so high that you can assume
It can go on till 150 meters of length. The
50
highest one
meter.
the highest
Yes,
is 150 meters.
highest is 150 meter, and average it goes around 50 meter. Okay, 50 meter, 100 meters. So this height is correspond to the like they if in movies or something you have seen that in many foreign countries or even in our country,
And it is very common in Gujarat, sir.
common in Gujarat. Yes, because there is sea, there is ocean near Gujarat. Okay, there is ocean close to Gujarat. Gujarat has coastline.
Yes, sir.
So this height of these waves is very high, very high. So you know what is cyclone and how this cyclone create waves. Similarly, the sun also creates these kind of waves, but these waves are of heat
Sir,
energy.
tides are. Sir, how does sun create waves? Moon create tides, right, sir? Tidal waves.
Yes,
Yes.
moon create tides, whereas sun due to their sun has gases. Okay, it has gases. Sometimes this reaction is so high that it creates some solar flares. Solar flares. These solar flares are, you can say, some heat waves. Okay, so this due to the reaction of these gases, it creates heat waves. Okay, so these heat waves travel, and they come to earth. So sometimes you may have observed in news, TV news, that the newspaper reporter saying that the reason behind this sudden increase in temperature or sudden increase in hotness is due to the heat waves coming from sun. Okay, so sun sometimes produces heat waves which travel to earth, and this heat wave and generate more heat. These heat wave responsible to increase more temperature on earth. Okay, so how sun the how temperature of sun influence earth and moon, that if the this it produces more heat, solar flares or heat waves, so it can increase temperature on earth and increase temperature on moon also. Okay, and if let's say on one day the sun goes down, means the sun vanishes, there is no heat, then the temperature on moon and earth will increase so much that it won't be possible to even stay
Sir,
on
how
these
does it increase, sir? Because
stay. Sun is producing heat, right?
yes, sir.
Due to sun we are like there are normal due to sun we observe summers, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And even in winters, when when heat from sun comes, we feel a little warm due to sun only. Okay, sun is the only source of light and source of heat, due to which we observe, we feel some warmth. But assume if there is no sun, then there won't be any source of heat. Okay, if there is no source of heat, then all these planet and everything will be cold only, right?
Sir, but Earth has an atmosphere and it also has like the heat will be trapped inside the atmosphere, right?
For how many years it will be trapped? If there is no sun, let's say the atmosphere had trapped heat for 5 days, 10 days, 11 days. But after this heat, trapped heat is like gone, then where will the extra heat will come? So sun is so important for our solar system. Because of sun only, we they this the we can say the life on Earth exists. Without sun, there won't be any life on Earth. So sun is that much important. Okay, due to sun, the heat is coming due to this heat. If you say atmosphere, so atmosphere also has some phenomena. Okay, the atmosphere is only due to sun because there are some gases they break down due to sun heat the sunlight, and due to this sunlight, these gases surround all this surface of Earth. So sun plays very vital role for the life on Earth. Without sun, there won't be any life.
So what about moon? So does it make any change in the temperature?
Yes, if there is high temperature on sun, then the temperature on moon also increases. But
But so Earth and moon are like almost same to the sun, and but the temperatures on moon are very low, and in Earth it's moderate.
okay, so this will be explained by as Ashwath has said about trapping
Atmosphere.
of atmosphere, trapping
Trapping.
of heat. So there is Earth and there is moon. Okay, don't go with size. Moon is smaller than Earth. Okay, so Earth has a atmosphere and moon does not have atmosphere.
So but
Earth
the heat reaches moon, right?
heat reaches moon. Okay, okay, fine. So let me go through like this. There are some greenhouse gases.
Greenhouse gases. Sir, the actual purpose of greenhouse gases was that in cold areas, if they had to grow plants, they created transparent house-like structures, and when the plant will release carbon dioxide, it will stay in the room and it will increase the heat so that the plants can survive, right?
Yes. So greenhouse gases as example of carbon dioxide. So what the greenhouse gases do?
Sir,
These
and nitrogen also.
these cover this atmosphere of Earth. It forms a glass film, like a glass film. Okay. So due to this glass film, when heat energy comes from sun, it falls on Earth and land. Earth, the land surface of land, the surface of Earth also reflect this heat energy to outer atmosphere. So there are two phenomena occurring: the sun heat energy coming from sun, and there is reflection of this heat energy from Earth. When this heat energy is reflected from Earth, it gets trapped inside this glass film. Okay, this is glass film, glass-like film created.
Sir, not only due to greenhouse gases, but the asphalt on roads also and skyscrapers also trap the heat, right, sir?
What are skyscrapers?
So tall buildings.
Tall buildings, yes, but they does not play that much role as that those of greenhouse gases. We are talking about natural phenomena. Greenhouse gases are natural phenomena. The tall buildings and all they are done by humans. Okay, so this heat gets trapped within this atmosphere. So let's say more and more heat is coming, and this Earth will reflect this heat. Okay, some heat will be absorbed by land, and some will be reflected. So like say it will get reflected like this, and this whole glass-like film will trap this heat. So there will be heat on Earth. Okay, so you can see that there is half half day. Okay, for 12 hours, let's say for 12 hours there is day and 12 hours there is night.
Night.
Okay, so in daytime, due to heat energy, these the temperature of land increases. During night time, there is no sun, but then also we feel warm. How? Because these
Because
greenhouse gases
they
has
trap the heat.
they have trapped this heat. Whereas what happens on moon, that there is sun, the direct rays coming from sun on moon. So there will the temperature on moon will increases. But what happens is when there is night time on moon, there is night time on moon, then there will be no any there will be no atmosphere to trap which have trapped that heat. So if there is no source,
But the side where
Sir,
sun
if
is
there are many,
visible, the temperature will be higher than the side where the sun is not visible.
the temperature where
So the other side, the temperatures will be high compared to the other one, right?
yes, you can say that the temperature on day on moon is higher than on that of night.
sir,
Yes,
if there are more trees, sir, the trees absorb the sound, they absorb the heat also, right?
they absorb heat also. Yes. Just a minute. So Manasri, did you got your answer, or let me know what you were saying? Okay, ask again.
Some say it's clear.
No, you are true that on daytime the temperature of side of moon will be higher that of nighttime. Wait.
Sir, if Earth's atmosphere is removed, then it will be same as compared to moon, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Sir,
Manasri, like
sir,
if we
if there is no atmosphere, the temperature on Earth will be same as on Moon, right?
yes, it will be same as that of moon. If there
Because
is no
without the atmosphere, the the gases can the gases won't be there,
yes,
and
so
then
if there is no atmosphere on Earth, there won't be any trapping of heat. So there won't be any warmth in night time also. So if there is no trapping of heat, then the temperature of Earth will be same as that of moon. Okay.
So, but at daytime it should be hot, right?
On daytime, it should be hot. On Earth or moon?
So Earth,
Earth on daytime it is hot.
so
Yes.
when atmosphere is not there.
If atmosphere is not there, then there won't be any existence. Why? Because the atmosphere is what it
So
is doing.
if atmosphere is not there, what about the temperature? Like how will it change?
sir, it will become very extreme temperatures will be there, right, sir? If there is,
There will be a little variation of temperature if there is no atmosphere. Okay. But there won't be any major difference. There will be little variation. How? Because the atmosphere is observing some ultraviolet rays which are harmful rays coming from sun. So this atmosphere is kind of shielding our surface, shielding the earth from those harmful ultraviolet rays. So if let's say there is no atmosphere, so that ultraviolet rays will also come to earth, and these will increase temperature. These will increase temperature, but not so significant that it will reach 150 degrees Celsius or 200 degrees Celsius. Not so, but it will increase temperature. Okay.
Okay.
sir, there will be extreme temperatures, right, sir? Like if there will be like a 80 degrees Celsius, then on night time it will be minus like 10 degrees Celsius or less than that also, right, sir? Like extreme temperatures will be there because
We have discussed too much about this. Like this is also of our syllabus, but it's okay to have knowledge about these. Okay, ask ChatGPT about this. Okay, if you want more answers. But this is as far as our syllabus for our 8th class. Okay. Now third question. Do you have any doubt regarding third question?
So can you show the diagram for that?
sir, it is 0 degrees.
It will be 90 degree. Let me tell you how. Okay,
Sir,
it is saying that the light falls perpendicular on the
So
plane mirror.
won't it be 45 degrees?
sir, but we see the incident ray with respect to the normal ray, right, sir?
Yes, sir. I let listen to me, and your both of your doubts will be clear. So in this problem, it is saying that the light falls perpendicular on the plane. At what angle will it be reflected? So it is asking light, like it has said that the light is falling perpendicular to the plane. Then this angle is given with respect to mirror. Okay. Then it is asking at what angle it will be reflected. So it will be
90
reflected
degrees.
at the same angle it is coming. Wait, let me complete and then ask doubt. Okay. So if it is falling at 90 degree, and then it will also go at 90 degree with respect to mirror. But instead of this statement, if it had said that at what will be the angle of reflection?
So 90 degree only, right?
Now that will be 0 degree. Okay, this angle of reflection is a important term. Okay, this angle of reflection is associated with normal. Okay, wherever you see the term like angle of reflection or angle of incidence, then this term will be associated with normal. So any angle which is made with normal. Okay, this angle made with normal. So this will be angle of reflection. If it has asked what will be the angle of incidence, that this will be angle of incidence. So this angle of reflection and angle of incidence, these are important terms. When these terms come, we will always see where is normal and what is this ray. Okay, the reflected ray making angle with normal. In this case, let's say let me make it again. This is coming at 90 degree. So tell me what will be the angle of incidence?
So 90 degree.
Angle of incidence will be 0. How?
Sir,
What is
with
normal?
respect to the normal. Normal is 90 degrees.
Yes. So normal is 90 degree, and with normal only this ray is coming. Okay. So that means there is no angle with the normal. If let's say this is normal and the light made some angle like this, then it would have some angle. Okay. But in this case, it is coming parallel to the normal. If it is parallel to the normal, that means it is not making any angle with the normal.
Okay.
Yes, that means angle of incidence is 0, and we know the laws of reflection. If angle of incidence is 0, then angle of reflection will also be
0.
0 degree.
So
So
there's no
that
correct option here.
okay, that's what I'm explaining. So if in the question it was given that what will be the angle of reflection, then the answer would be 0 degree. But in this, it is asking that what is the at what angle will it be reflected? Okay. So earlier So in question, it is given that it falls perpendicular to the mirror. Perpendicular to the mirror, that means we are given the angle of this ray with respect to mirror. Let me say it again. This angle is not given with respect to normal. Okay, so this angle is given with respect to mirror. And with mirror only, it is asking that at what angle will it be reflected. It is not saying angle of reflection, but it is saying at what angle this will be reflected. So if it is incident at 90 degree, so it will be reflected at 90 degree with the mirror. Instead of this question, if it had said that the light falls perpendicular to the mirror, at what angle of incidence will it be, at what angle of reflection will it be reflected? In that case, we will write 0 degree. So are we clear with this doubt, or do you still have?
No doubt, sir.
Yes, Manasvi?
No, sir.
Okay, understand this language. Okay, as we are given that it falls perpendicular to the mirror, then at what angle will it will be reflected? It will be reflected 90 degree. If it is falling at 90 degree, it will be reflected 90 degree. But instead of it would have asked that at what angle of incidence it is, at what angle of reflection it is reflected, then we will consider normal incident ray.
So doesn't the sentence mean the same?
No. Okay. This ray is incident at 60 degree on a mirror. Okay.
Sir,
At
sir, which angle should we take and consider, to the left of the ray or right of the ray?
it is given that the light falls.
Sir, for the above question, we took as the right side of the ray, but here we are taking to the left side.
Right.
Sir, 60 degrees is between the incident ray and the reflected ray.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm saying that the light falls at 60 degree on a
So
plane
it's
mirror.
between incident ray and reflected ray.
No, sir is telling for the third question.
This I'm making a new question. Okay, the light falls 60 degree on a plane. You are saying that earlier we were taking the right side as 90 degree. So 90 degree means the left side is also 90 degree. So it
No,
does not
sir,
matter.
if a ray falls on it, which is of 60 degree, so
Yes.
60 degrees should be to the right of ray or the left of the ray.
Okay. So it is saying that this ray makes a 60 degree with the mirror. So we will consider this angle only. If we consider this angle, so tell me, is this more than 60 or less than 60?
Sir, it's a obtuse angle, so it is more than 60.
It is more than 60. That means this is 90 plus 30 degree.
So then we can take the incident ray from that side also, right?
No, we will take this angle only. We always take the smaller angle. Okay.
So then why do we need the middle dotted line?
Middle dotted line is normal. So whenever we deal with incident ray, reflected ray, and the angle of incidence, angle of reflection. So these terms are important. Whenever there comes angle of incidence, angle of reflection, incident ray, reflected ray, then we will always first make that there is some normal, and then only we start doing other work. Okay, but in this case, there is no mention of no mention of incident ray. Okay, no reflected ray. It is just asking that it is coming at 90 degree, then where will it go? It will also go 90 degree. So let me frame this next question. Okay, light falls 60 degree on a plane mirror. So it is saying 60 degree on a plane mirror. Okay, 60 degree. And if I ask what will be the angle of incidence, tell me what is the angle of incidence?
60 degrees.
No, angle of incidence will be 30 degrees.
Okay.
Okay. The angle of incidence is always measured with the normal. Remember the class we were learning about the laws of reflection. So it is same. So when laws of reflection we always deal with the normal. So if it is given that this ray falls at 60 degree with the mirror, and then we need to find what is angle of incidence. Then angle of incidence we will measure with the normal. I like in one class I had given some homework also. In homework I given that this angle is some 30 degree. I don't remember the exact value, but I had given this as 30 degree. Then I asked you about the angle of incidence, angle of reflection. Okay, so then
Sir,
we will
angle of
come to
incidence and reflection are 60 degrees.
60 degrees. Okay, so Manasvi, just like look into this again, and still if you had any doubt, we will discuss it in next class. Is it fine?
Okay.
Okay, great. Anyone else? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Fourth question. The angle between the incident ray and reflected ray is 60 degrees. What is the value of incidence? Angle of incidence? Easy?
Sir, 30 degrees.
30 degrees.
We
Okay.
discussed yesterday, sir.
Yes. Fifth question. The angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So those who
Always.
have
Sometimes, or under special conditions.
so
Always.
those who answered always, the always is correct. Okay. Let me tell you why it is correct. So we have seen the case of smooth surface. Smooth surface, which is plane mirror. Can I take plane mirror as an example of smooth surface?
Yes, sir.
Why I'm calling it smooth surface? Because if I zoom, let's say I take this part and I zoom it. So if I zoom it, then it will become big. Okay, I'm taking very small part and I'm zooming it. So if I see small particles like atoms and other molecules which are arranged on this surface, so I will see that they are arranged on a like a flat surface. They are arranged on like a flat surface. Okay, there is no bump or anything. They are arranged like a flat surface. Whereas there are rough surface. Okay, rough surface. So what does this rough surface means? That if I zoom, like I'm taking this one only, this part only, and I'm zooming it. But this time for a rough surface. For a rough surface, if I zoom that part, I will see that the particles are arranged something like this. Okay, something like this. That means they are not flat, but they are up and down. There are bumps and all. Okay.
Irregularities.
Yes. So this surface, the rough surface is not flat, but it is some variation of like uh like uh, like roads. The common example is road the highways and roads we have in our surrounding. Like not all roads are plain, but sometimes we say there are pits and right like that. There are breaker also. So that breaker, okay, the speed breaker is also some kind of bump. So that due to that speed breaker, that surface becomes rough because that is not flat. Fine. So any doubt in this rough difference between rough surface and smooth surface?
Sir, rough surface has more variation in the level of other atoms, but a smooth surface is it has a it has a smooth surface, sir, with the atoms arranged in the same way.
Yes. So in smooth surface, the atoms are arranged in a perfectly flat manner. Okay, perfectly flat. But in rough surface, there is some up and downs, up and downs. So if I put a light on this smooth surface, so I will observe that this light will perfectly see the angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection. Whereas, so this type of reflection is known as regular reflection. Whereas in rough surface, if I put light on this surface, so if I'm putting light like this, so it will go like this. Okay. So if as a whole, if I see on rough surface, that I
So
can observe
diffused reflection.
it is
Diffused reflection.
diffused reflection. Yes. That means angle of incidence is not equal to angle of reflection. Okay. If I see this rough surface as a whole, but what I do, I will zoom this particle. Okay, this particle. Can you see that this particle is a little tilted? Can you see that this particle is a little tilted?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So if I make this here, let me make zoom it more so that this particle becomes big. So this particle is a little tilted. So what will be normal for this particle? Can I say this is the normal for this particle?
Yes, sir.
So for this particle, if ray is coming like this, so the ray will go like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this case, the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. That means the crux of this whole thing is these particles, these rough particles are so small. These are so small that we won't be able to see it on the surface. We will see that this is a flat kind of thing. Or let's say there is some wave. Okay, if don't take wave, I will take wave, example of wave for better explain. Okay, so let's say this is a rough surface, so we won't be able to distinguish the particles as bumps and all. So if I see this surface as a whole, I will see that this ray is going like this. I will be like confused that how this is happening. I am seeing that this surface like it is rough, but I won't be able to see these small particles which are arranged up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So if I zoom into this, like using a microscope, if I go into this atomic level, I will see that the particles are arranged like this, like this, like this, like this. Okay, these are arranged like this. So each particle is reflecting, is following the laws of reflection by itself. This particle will reflect it like this. Let's say one particle is arranged like this, so it will reflect like this. Okay, let's say some particle is arranged like this, so it will reflect like this. So if you understood this concept, that is very good. If don't, then just remember that the light will always follow the laws of reflection. There is no special conditions. Forget about it. There is no conditions. The light will always the laws of reflection. As a whole, we are seeing that it does not follow. But if we see the individual particles, the small particles at small scale, all are following the laws of reflection. Are we clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So keep this in mind. The angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection.
Sir,
Yes, right.
sir, can you explain 10th one once?
10th question.
Yes, sir.
some of you have done this question. Tell me how this will be answered. 10th question.
Sir, lateral inversion.
Yes, sir. Because
So the distance between us and the mirror is the same distance between the mirror and the reflected object.
Mhm. Okay.
sir, if
Which
you
question
touch your
are you?
left
So
ear
it's
with the right hand, right, sir?
so it's 24 by 2, which is 12 centimeter.
No, we are discussing the 10th question. Okay.
Sir, it
Sir,
would
if
be
we
right and right now.
no left and left. Sir,
Left
if
and left.
It's left and left, right?
Left and left. Yes.
So if left is seen left, right will also be seen right only, no?
Okay.
no
Okay. Let's. No. All of you. Don't say
So
anything now.
kept us
I'll
left
let you.
hand.
It will be left and left. Let me tell you how. So let's say all of you touch your left ear with the help of right hand. Okay. You are touching this. So what will happen in mirror? If this is, don't go with my handwriting. Okay. My
That's about
handwriting is.
So it seems like you're touching your left ear with your right arm. No. Your right ear with your left arm.
Yes. So it will appear that the right ear is
Touch-
touched with the
yeah.
left hand.
Yeah.
Now
So if
let's. Okay, wait. Now let's say you take your right hand and touch your right ear. Okay. Now what will happen in the mirror image? Okay, you are taking your right ear and you're touching your. You're taking your right hand and you're touching your right ear. What will happen?
Sir, the left ear, sir, if we touch our left ear with the right hand, it will the right
Okay,
it
this
will be
lower
seen in the mirror that the right ear is touched with your left hand. Yes, sir. So lateral inversion.
lateral inversion. This
Yes.
I made this image incorrect. So the image will be like this. If I'm touching my left ear with this right hand, so this image will be like this. This ear. So it will be look like left hand is touching right ear. So let's say if you are taking the right hand and you are touching right ear. So what will happen now? If I take mirror image, so it will be.
Sir, left. Sir, can you repeat?
If I have taken right hand, okay, right hand, and I am touching my right ear, and I
Sir,
take mirror image.
left hand will show, right?
Yes. So it will show that the left ear is touched by left hand. Now take your left hand, okay, left hand, and touch your left ear. What will happen?
Pro right ear, right hand.
Right
Yes.
hand, right ear, sir. No, sir, right hand. Yeah, sir.
Yes. So it will appear that your right hand is touching your right ear. Now come to this question. In this question, it is told that if you touch your dash ear with the right hand, then your right ear. So if I take blank right hand and I take right ear blank hand, so what mirror do? It reverse the order, right? So if in this side it is right ear, then it will come left ear. In this side it is right hand, it will come left hand. Simple as that. Okay, this question could have been done like directly logic with the logic as that of mirror. Okay, did you understood how I have done this? That if dash here, right, and let me write it more neatly. It is right here, dash hand. Okay, what is the mechanism of mirror? If you are showing right hand to the mirror, that right hand will convert into left hand. So if it is right hand in this side, it will be left hand. Okay. If it is right ear in this side, so what would be the earlier possibility? Will be
Left
left
hand.
ear. Okay. So this is with the basic logic of mirror. Without this logic, see directly with the help of these diagrams. Okay. This diagram. Okay. This diagram. Okay. So in this diagram, what is happening? I'm taking my right hand and I'm touching my left ear. So if I'm touching my left ear, if I take mirror image of this, the mirror image will appear as if the left hand is used to touch right ear. Okay. So any doubt?
No, sir.
No. So do this activity in front of mirror. You will be clear with this mechanism. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Great. Fine. So in last class, we discussed up to question 8. And let's discuss like fast. Let's discuss about question 9 so that
So
we
in
can finish.
question A bit, the incident ray goes towards the mirror, sir, and reflected
Yes.
ray goes away from the mirror.
The I and R
Yes.
should be interchanged with each other.
We can do two things. Either we can change the direction of this ray, or
Or interchange the R and I.
yes, or interchange the R and I. So we can
Sir, in the
instead
second
of
diagram, the incident ray is not equal to the reflected ray.
No,
yes,
angle.
Yes, the
yes.
angle of incidence is not equal to angle of
So I
reflection.
is not equal to R. So we need to make adjustments such that the I becomes equal to R so that it follows the laws of reflection. Okay.
Sir,
And
and
The
in the
third
C
one,
bit,
the normal should be perpendicular.
yes,
It is
there should be a norm. These angles must be with respect to normal, and the reflected ray must be away from normal. Okay. So this reflected ray.
Sir, but if it is acting like that, it should be an irregular surface, right?
Yes. In case of irregular surface, then there won't be
Anything.
any different ray. But if it is irregular surface, then we will say that the angle of incidence must be with this, and angle of reflection must be with this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you are writing these answers in your exam, you give situation. Okay, situation that if we assume the ray tracing, if like take the exam C option of ninth question, if we are this ray tracing is correct, then we only need to change the angle of incidence and angle of reflection. The both angle of incidence and reflection must be measured with the normal. And you can also say that if this ray tracing is not correct, then the every ray must follow the laws of reflection. How? The angle of incidence must always be equal to angle of reflection. Clear?
yes, sir.
So on Sunday you will have test, and we haven't studied anything more than this. What should we do then? Suggest me
Sir,
something.
Sir,
you can give extra test, or we discuss nuclear fission and fusion.
Nuclear fission and fusion is not
sir,
in your syllabus. Okay.
hello, sir.
Yes, Roy.
Sir, I may not be able to write the test as I'm traveling on Saturday.
Okay, you are traveling, but that's what I'm asking. What should we do? We haven't studied anything new.
Sir, can you keep it tomorrow since most of the schools have holiday tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
Why?
what tomorrow? Test? You are asking about test?
Yes, sir, the test.
Tomorrow, keeping it tomorrow will be difficult because, like, I don't know the guidelines of coaching. Like, there are strict guidelines that you should post it on Saturday and it should be over by Sunday. So if I keep it from 5 p.m. on Saturday, so will you be able to solve it?
Sir, I'm going in the morning, so I'm not
On
sure.
Saturday morning.
Sir,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
we can share the exam. They say that we can share the test paper once again. Only the test paper.
Okay.
Can share with them personally.
Personally, so you
Sir,
are
but if you could
asking me to.
share a test on WhatsApp, I can write it in the book and
Yes,
send it
yes.
to you.
Okay. We'll do it. So if yes, I will share this on WhatsApp group, and I will prepare a 5 question test or something like that. Okay, don't worry. Okay, I will make a new test. The syllabus will be same what we have studied until now. So be
Sir,
prepared.
can you put MCQ because if we can, our answers will be updated, right, sir?
Okay, fine. I will put an MCQ only. Like for MCQs, the more your basic understanding should is reflected with the answers, one word answers. When you write one word answers, and that way I get to know that if you are able to understand this concept or not. But if it is MCQ, sometimes we see options, then uh, the correct answer clicks, and we like tick the correct answer. But in one-liners and in fill in the blanks, these these questions tell the real understanding if you have understood or not. That's why the fill in the blanks is more important to be put in these kind of exams. But since we have done the we have done almost all kind of questions on this concept. So I will put a simple, short MCQ type paper. Okay, syllabus will be same. We revise all this stuff, revise this question paper, solve it again, and let's meet on Tuesday. Okay,
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Bye, sir. Thank you for the
Thank you
class.
so much, sir.
bye bye. Good night.
So, won't we have a class on Saturday?
Bye, sir.
Saturday.
Thank you, sir.
Saturday is many of your friends
Oh,
have like
I
other
know.
classes. Yes,
Okay, sir.
so many of them won't be able to attend, and also
Okay.
my
Even I'm not
schedule will
attending
be.
on Saturday, sir. I'm just asking if there's any class on Saturday. I won't be attending on it.
Yes, we will discuss more on Tuesday. Okay,
Okay, sir. Bye, sir. Thank you for the class.
bye bye. Good night.